Barnhill Station was part of a 500,000-acre Thargu station until Elf Grey gifted it to his second youngest daughter Janice. Janice, with her husband Richard Bell, have created the rustic casual atmosphere of Barnhill beachside station stay. It has a backdrop of kerosene ocean, ancient red Kimberley cliffs, as a beautiful playground. In 1866, the town of Roebourne was born, and the pearling industry began in the region. Cossack was the birthplace of the Western Australia's pearling industry and was the home of the colony's pearling fleet until 1880s. Galbraith and Company were merchants in shipping, stock, mining and general commission agents who also bought and sold pearls. The courthouse, built in 1895, is an example of the government's architect George Poole's design. It was built with local stone and bricks, brought to the port as paying ballast, and they were utilised in the buildings. The post office building is thought to have been the first stone building in Cossack. It housed a chemist, post and telegraph office upstairs, and downstairs was the Customs and Bond Office until 1898. The Custom Bond Store was another of George Poole's designs. It was completed in 1897 and was built from similar materials as the courthouse. Unfortunately, it was severely damaged by a cyclone the next year in April 1898. Police barracks and lockup were built from the same materials as the courthouse and the custom bonds store. The first recorded policeman arrived 14th February 1866, and the barracks weren't built until 1898. Cossack was the home of the colony's pearling fleet until 1880s. In 1881, a cyclone damaged the town, and every pearling vessel operating there either foundered or was beached, with considerable damage. 1885, the Parliamentary Select Committee recommended the closure of several pearling banks in the area due to depletion. In 1886, the main pearling industry moved to Broome. This, along with the decline of the gold rush, caused the population of Cossack to dwindle. This basically signed the end of Cossack as a viable town. The town was abandoned after 1940s, leaving substantial stone buildings in a state of disrepair. In 2007, Cossack was considered for potential restoration. Cossack is now a museum town. Unfortunately, most of the buildings stand sadly closed. You cannot enter. The town holds history of prosperity, hardship, and the determination of our pioneers. And still such potential for tourism lay here. But it sits, abandoned to the ravages of time. Marajuga National Park covers 5,134 hectares on the Burrup Peninsula near Dampier. It lies on the western edge of the semi-desert tropical Pilbara region. The area claims to be the largest, densest and most diverse collection of petroglyphs, possibly dating back 47,000 years. We found them to be very underwhelming compared to those in the Flinders Ranges. This engraving is thought to be of an extinct species of fat-tailed kangaroo that lived 40 to 50,000 years ago. And one can take a guess at what caused the extinction of this species, along with many other tasty species.